All right, we're going through a review of congruency, with specifically triangle congruency. So there's a little song that we practice. Repeat after me, please. Repeat after me. I'll say it once, and then you repeat after me, and I'll say it the next time. Side, angle, side. Side, side, side. Angle, side, angle. Angle, angle, side. Hypotenuse, leg. All right. So whenever we're looking at triangle congruence, it has to be one of these 5 to match it. So I'll go ahead and show some of my techniques that I'm doing here. So we got a side with 1 tick mark. I'll call that side 1. Notice we have that here also, side 1. We have an angle. I'll just call that A. We have that same angle. Has to be that matching type of identification. There's that same A. Then we got 2 tick marks. Call that side 2. 2 tick marks. Side 2. So do we have the path that connects these together? It has to be connected in the same way. So let's look. I'll switch colors right here. So 2 sides and 1 angle. 2 sides and 1 angle. So the only option here, so if you're not sure, try to eliminate some of your options. So the only option that has 2 sides and 1 angle is this one right here. The angle has to be between the 2 sides. So when I look at this, side, angle, side, side, angle, side, yes, that one's the angle's in between the 2 sides. So here it is, side, angle, it had to be right here. That one's not where it should be. So it would have to be the S2 or the 2 ticks right here for this to be true. Notice it's way over here on the other one. So that is not a match. We wouldn't say they are different triangles. It's just not enough information, but that's fine. I'm not going to be picky about it. So nope, different. Congruent. Side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse, leg. All right. So side 1, 1 tick, 1 tick, side 1, 2 ticks, side 2, 2 ticks, side 2, 2 ticks, side 2, 2 ticks, side 2. And you can call this side 3 if you wanted to, but it's basically the idea is it's a isosceles triangle. So even though they haven't drawn it very well, this angle has to match with this angle because these sides are the same. But this is side, side, side. We have all 3 sides that match on this. So side, 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 side 1, side 2, and side 2, which are matching. So side, side, side. Angle, angle, angle is not even one of them that works. So be careful. That's a tricky one. Are these triangles congruent? Well, I've been warning you about this. This is the one that has this reflexive property. They are sharing a side right here. So this one is the same for both of those triangles. It's a side on this triangle. It's a side on this triangle. So I like to mark it with a different tick mark. They have 2 ticks, 2 ticks, so I'm going to give it the 1 tick. 2 ticks, 2 ticks, 1 tick. So side, 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 1, and you can number them too if you want. Sometimes I'll do the 2 tick mark here, 2 tick mark here, 1 tick mark side, 2 tick marks, side, side with 2 tick marks, side with 1 tick mark. So by side, 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 they're matching. Remember, AAA is not one of them. Even AA is not one. That's not one of the ones that it's in our song. It has to be in our song to be congruent. Are they congruent? you remember what I called that? I called it reflexive. They share it. So that's side, side, side again. And the exact same thing. You can use the notation if you need to. We need to start getting used to our vocabulary. We'll be needing it soon when we start doing proofs. One side that matches, one angle that matches. Is that enough? Go through it if you need to. Side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse, leg. Nope, not enough. You need at least 3 parts unless you have a right triangle. 2 parts are not enough. What's this? RHS? Nonsense, it sounds like. All right, what about this? Well, whenever you have this situation where they're sharing a side, one of the first things I always recommend is just mark it as a shared side. So that's good for this triangle. It's good for that triangle. So we got an angle with 2 dashes on it. We got an angle with 1 dash on it. And we got the side with 1 tick mark. Do the same thing on the other one. Here's an angle with 1 dash. Here's an angle with 2 dashes. And here's the side with 1 tick mark. All right. So side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse, leg. We don't have a right triangle, so it's not this one. We have 2 angles in one side. So it can't be this, can't be this. So sometimes just by eliminating the ones it can't, it'll help you focus on the ones that may be possible. All right, so this one, the side that they share is in between the 2 angles. This one is 2 angles, then it's the side after that. So notice the side is between the 2 angles. So here's that angle. There's the side. There's the other angle. Switch colors. So here's the angle, the side, and the other angle. Right? So the side is between the 2 angles. It's a little bit of a different order, but it matches. So angle, side, angle. Are these triangles congruent? Here's your bow tie example. 3 ticks, 3 ticks, 2 ticks, 2 ticks. So side, angle, side. Do you have that? 3 ticks, side. That angle, yep, angle, side, 2 ticks. Side, angle, side is one of them. You remember what I told you to do on this one and what it's called? The first thing you should do when you're kind of analyzing these is mark that shared side. Now, there's already a side that has 1 tick, so I give it 2 ticks. It has to be different. There's an angle. There's an angle. So 1 tick side, the angle, 2 tick side. 1 tick side, the angle, 2 tick side. Side, angle, side. Is that one of them? Yes. Remember what I told you to do? It's the same right there. Mark it. That's called the reflexive property. Reflexive, they're sharing it like a reflection. And we got an angle that matches, and it's the right triangle, right triangle. So let's just, we got 2 angles and a side. But this is also the hypotenuse. Hypotenuse is opposite the right angle. Hypotenuse is opposite the right angle. So this is our hypotenuse leg. No, we don't have a leg. So no leg. It just got the two angles. So it can't be that one. Well, we got two angles. So which one of these has two angles? Side, angle, side, 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 side. Angle, side, angle, 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 side. Write them out if you need to, but these are the ones that have the two angles. So is that what we have here? So we got a angle that's right. We got a angle that's one tick mark. And then we got the side that matches. So let's see if we can follow that same order. Angle that's right. We got the angle with one dash or tick mark, and then we got the side with one tick mark. So that's exactly the same order. Angle, angle, side. Angle, angle, side. Are these triangles congruent? All right. So reflexive, mark it. All right. Oh, we got a right angle. We got a right angle. Whenever you get a right angle, hypotenuse leg. I'm checking to see if hypotenuse leg works. Okay. Do we have the hypotenuse? Yes. It is across from the right angle. So that is the hypotenuse on both of them. So check. We do have a hypotenuse that matches. Do we have a leg that matches? We have a leg with one tick. We have a leg with one tick. So that is RHS, hypotenuse. Maybe that's right angle, hypotenuse side. That's all I can think. But hypotenuse leg, right angle, hypotenuse side, either way. Let's just confirm that it's this one. Yep. All right, so this is our right triangle situation. How many degrees are there in a right angle? 90 in a right angle. What kind of triangle is this? Anytime you have that situation, it makes it a right triangle. What do we call A in this one? So what's this one called? Well, sometimes it's called a side. Is it an angle? Nope. Hypotenuse? Nope. Hypotenuse is always opposite, so it's not that. Leg. So it's a side or a leg. Yep. Two answers on that one. What do we call B? Well, there's no difference. A and B are exactly the same type of part on this triangle. So that would be a side or a leg again. What do we call C? All right, do you remember? It's always opposite the right angle. It's always the longest side. And I always like to think of it like a diagonal because you got that right angle here. These look like sharp edges. And that's the diagonal. That's called the hypotenuse. Opposite the right angle, not a leg. Legs are A or B. Which is not a test for congruence. Hey, do you remember the song? Side, angle, side, 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 angle, side, angle, 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 side, hypotenuse leg. All right, which one is not one of these? And remember that since we're being asked this one can be in a different order. This one can be side, angle, angle if we go the other way on it. So everything else has that symmetry. This one is the same thing here. So just be careful if they go the other way on you. Let's see. I didn't even look at the possibilities. We got AAS. Yep, SSS. AAA is not one. Angle, angle, angle. It could be bigger. It could be smaller. That's not it. And Also, don't, if you get ass, that's not one either. That's not one of these. So ass is the same thing as saw. So those two are no good. That's no ass in here, all right? So no triple A's, no double A's, no ass. Which of these has an included side? An included side? Does that mean the side is on the in between two angles? Does that mean it's between? Gee, that's between two angles. Let's see, included. I'm not really familiar with that terminology, but it sounds like it's in between the two sides. So is it this one? Let's see. Included side, not the angle. So yes, between the two angles is the side, not an included angle. It's an included side. So this fits that definition. Sorry. Which rule would you use to find out if these are congruent? Well, remember, it shares that side. First thing you should do is mark it. Side, side, side. Same thing, side, side, side. It has all three sides that match. Yeah, and it was just filling out a blank, so not a problem. What would you name this triangle? Click all that are true. All right, so we're just looking at, we want to name the triangle. So that's just an angle. You need three parts for a triangle. So ABC, does that connect ABC? Yes, that could be it. Does BAC connect? Yes, that connects also. So it has to have all three letters. What is the symbol for congruent? That's equal. That's perpendicular. That's angle or less than. I think since we're in this congruency, that's probably angle. There it is. This is just similar, but when you have the equal sign below it, that's our congruent.